You're listening to iHeart Pop Culture with Kyle McMahon, presented by 92.9 Tom FM, an iHeart radio station.
Hello and welcome to iHeart Pop Culture, your weekly dose of news, reviews, and views on movies, music, streaming, gaming, social, and everything else pop culture related, presented by 92.9 Tom FM and iHeart Radio. I'm Kyle McMahon. So it's episode 3, and it is the last week of December. So for this week's episode, we have what we consume this week, some Christmas movie chat, our favorite TV shows, music, and movies of 2018, and an interview with the stars of Alfonso Cuarón's Roma, which is currently up for some major Golden Globes and looks headed for the Oscars. And for the third week in a row on our rotating panel of guests is iHeart on-air personality Benny Panella. Welcome, Benny.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing very well. A little under the weather this past couple of weeks, and I've been all over the place, man. The holidays are crazy. For the first time in a while, I got to spend some time with my family, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
Because I'm usually like doing 1,005 things, but I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I've been doing good. I had an amazing Christmas. How was yours?
It was good. What was your favorite gift?
My favorite gift?
Yeah.
I got.
I'm turning the table. I'm asking you the question.
I got some Harry Potter merch.
Was that the wand and the wig?
No.
Oh, was that a filter?
No, that was a real wig and a real wand. That
Okay.
is for a secret project I'm doing
Okay, all right.
for later this summer.
Tease.
Yeah. I got Harry Potter merch. I got horror stuff. I got X-Files stuff. It was like some clothes. I got wheels for my car. I got lots.
Wheels for your car.
Or new wheels, or new tires, I should say. It was an awesome
Merry Christmas. We're going to service your car.
It was an awesome Christmas, and I really, really enjoyed spending time with my loved ones, my friends, my family. So that, honestly, and I'm not being funny, that was my favorite part of the show.
Yeah,
of the show.
Of the show of Christmas?
Of Christmas.
Of
Of the
show.
Christmas show.
The Christmas show. The Kyle McMahon Christmas show. That's awesome, man. Like everyone underrates how important it is to just spend time with your family.
They really do.
Like in today's day and age, we don't take, I guess we take it for granted, like how important your family is. Like when the chips are down, when everything's, when the stuff hits the fan, so to speak, your family's always there. And I feel like we miss that as a society, especially nowadays.
Especially millennials.
Oh my God.
I know somebody. I got to do this with you.
Like we all know, like you're putting your headphones on. We all know of like one person that just doesn't really care about their family. Like it's so frustrating and annoying that these people. There you go.
I'm so
Look
distracting.
at your headphones. You're like, why am I not hearing any sound? I'm plugged in. But we all know like that one person just kind of takes their family for granted, and it's so depressing because it's like your family is going to be there, like through thick and thin.
Yeah.
And it's important to establish, like for kids, if you want to have a family, having a family is so important to just developing your kids.
Absolutely.
It was important for me growing up.
I know friends that are like, I didn't see my parents. I went to XYZ for Christmas. And I'm like, what?
Why would you do that?
Like,
yeah.
Christmas is about being with the people that you
It's
love.
really the one day out of the year where you're supposed to do that.
Exactly.
Like, you suck it up and do it.
Right.
Like, maybe for Thanksgiving you go do something else. Like, I know a lot of people go to restaurants and stuff for Thanksgiving. When I used to be a bartender, I worked in a restaurant. People would flood that restaurant every year. But like Christmas, you're like everything's supposed to be shut down.
Right.
Yeah, like what was it? There was one bar that opened up at 7:00 on Christmas. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to drink at your house.
Exactly.
It's just like, what's going on?
Exactly.
But I do have to laugh because you said clothes was one of your favorite gifts. I always, every Christmas, I always ask for more clothes because like I feel like my wardrobe by the end of the year is like, all right, I've worn that too much. I've worn that too much. I've worn that too much. I need to start getting something fresh in here. I have like a 8-foot wide closet, and like it's not really deep. It's like one of those like really like it's legitimately a closet. Like you can't put anyone in. A lot of it's just reserved for stuff that like I don't want to get rid of from like my childhood.
Yeah.
Like I went to a Catholic school, so I had to play St. Anthony one time. So I still have the robe and I still have the rope. I have all because it was like I looked like I legit like they shaved my head like and I had like they drew on this little beard. Like I got a buzz cut and that's like they didn't shave my head. I got a buzz cut and I wore this rope and I carried the Bible around and found things for people. Like that's what St. Anthony does. You pray St. Anthony.
Yeah, I went there.
You went to St. Anthony's?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Because I went for like, I was there for
2 years ago.
2 years.
I'm actually 14.
I am 12.
Yeah.
But I still have that in there. I have like this giant onesie that I got for Christmas one year. Like I have all these like it's literally like 1/4 of my closet is taken up with like stuff I'll never wear again, but I don't want to get rid of it.
Right.
And the rest is like clothes, and it's only like maybe 6 foot of like length of clothes. It's not that much.
What was your favorite gift for Christmas?
But specifically, like clothing specific,
Or any specific?
literally the only thing I got was clothes.
Okay.
Like I got a couple gag gifts here and there, but I mean, I guess I got like a. So I believe I'm big into this company called Squatty Potty.
I have a Squatty Potty.
I do too.
Yes.
Thank God there's someone else out there. So like I'm big into like that one, and it's actually helped me out a lot. In terms of like not bloating and stuff like that and getting everything out. We're literally talking about like that on a show.
Yeah.
They gave me a plunger from Squatty Potty that's like the poop emoji.
Oh my goodness.
It's fantastic. I love it. I'm never gonna use it. I'm just gonna leave it in my toilet and just like put it in a way that's gonna stare at people when they walk in. But, like it's incredible. They gave me that, and then my favorite gift is I'm a big basketball fan, so I got a Ben Simmons jersey, and I'm
That's
fired
awesome
for the Sixers.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
10-9-8.
So, did you watch any Christmas movies while during?
We gotta watch A Christmas Story.
You did, okay.
Like it literally was on a marathon. I watched a lot of like the NBA games for Christmas. Needless to say, like the day after Christmas, I had to run to the gym. I was like, I have to get it out. I have to get it out.
I said earlier on my show, on the radio show today, after
92.9 Tom FM.
Exactly, 92.9 Tom FM. I played Shape of You, and for the outro, I said, love that song Shape of You, and I said the shape of me right now is currently a marshmallow after the last couple of weeks. So I need to start going back to the gym next week.
It was wild, like wild in the sense of like I just kept saying I don't want that, and they would just put it on my plate.
Right.
Like my grandfather's girlfriend was like, "Oh, we're having cheesecake. Here's your piece," and I'm like, "Do I want this?" I mean, like I love.
You want cheesecake?
I'm a stick. I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake's so good.
We could have an entire show just about cheesecake.
We should go on location to the Cheesecake Factory.
The Cheesecake Factory.
Try cheesecake.
The Cheesecake Factory has some really good cheesecake.
They really do.
Like I've had like the best cheesecake I ever had. Oh my God. This place up in New York.
Mine was in New York too.
It's like a steakhouse in New York, and it came out, and like it. Oh my God. Oh, I want to go back up to New York now and get that cheesecake.
It's like
incredible.
The little bodegos in New York, the little side, corner stores, and a lot of them will have delis that do fresh meat and stuff, and they make the cheesecake there. And
oh my goodness!
God,
you know what else low key has really good You know what else low key has really good cheesecake? Costco.
Oh, is that the one that has like 3 of the slices have strawberries and 3 of the slices have? Yeah, they do have good cheesecake.
I used to date a girl that worked at Costco way back when.
I would like to date a girl that works at Costco just because I feel like they get a good discount. Maybe
they don't get a discount; they get a free membership.
Oh well, never mind.
But like, I could take advantage of that. Like, I would do my school shopping there. Like, I'd walk in and be like, "Hey, I'm here," and she's like, "Okay, let's go." And I would pay for everything. Like, she wouldn't pay for anything, but like, she would use her membership to get me in because you have to get the membership to go in.
Right. By the way, plug for BennyIsSingle.com.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Hit me up. God. But I went in one time and like I was looking at this cheesecake. I'm a huge I'm an addict for cheesecake, and I walk in and there's this giant. I mean, it's like a good 1.5 feet wide, either way, circumference or diameter. I forget what diameter is half, circumference is whole.
Right.
What it is. So it's a 1 foot in circumference, like a 1.5 feet circumference cheesecake, and it's got all this stuff on it. And I'm like, how much is that? And I'm looking at the price. It's like $10.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of a deal is this?
Exactly.
Like it's not even $1 an ounce. So this is amazing. So I bought it, and it lasted me like a good 2 weeks, and it was fantastic cheesecake.
So it's funny that you say that. So a couple of years ago, I think it was last year actually, I bought a pumpkin is my favorite flavor ever. Mm-hmm. So I was at Costco and I bought a pumpkin pie, which was like $6 for like a foot, large pie.
Like, how does this company make money?
Yeah, I literally just ate it with a fork out of the container.
Yep.
Like, I wasn't slicing stuff up. I was
No.
just eating it out with a fork.
To hell with manners.
And I started in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And somebody came over to my house and they were like, bro, what's with the pumpkin pie? And I'm like, first of all, don't judge my pumpkin pie. Secondly,
Don't
I'm
judge
gonna
me.
exactly. I'm gonna eat it how I want. If I want to start in the center and not eat any of the crust, I'm gonna do that because
The crust is the best part, though.
I made it an investment at Costco with this pie,
$6
and I'm going to stick
investment.
to
You're
it.
gonna get
Yeah.
every cent. That store is amazing.
It really is.
Absolutely amazing.
So the Christmas movie. So this is actually the first time I didn't go to the movies on Christmas night in forever. I was
The
so
movies
tired.
are open on Christmas night?
Yeah, it's the one of the two biggest movie going days of the year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas, so they just go to the movies.
Or they bring out special movies. Normally, like the Star Wars or whatever will come out a couple days before, and
The Star Wars.
one of the Star Wars, I meant.
One of the Star Wars.
And
It's like the way my mom explains it. She's like, oh, he loves the Star Wars. He loves all of the Star Wars.
so this is one of the first years, or this is the first year in honestly forever that I did not go to the movies on Christmas night, but I did go home and watched a Medea Christmas, and I love Medea. That movie is
Tyler
so
Perry is really funny.
He really
He
is.
is really
He's a genius.
I'm not a big Medea guy, but I will say this. What was the one movie? Oh my God, that one movie where the woman's an author and she like fakes her own murder or something like that. Remember that?
What?
Runaway Girl? Remember that movie with Ben Stiller?
No.
You remember that?
No.
That movie? Runaway Girl?
Uh-uh.
I want to say it was Runaway Girl. It might be someone else. Gone Girl.
Oh yeah,
Gone
yeah,
Girl.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Oh yeah.
Because she
I
runs
was
away.
thinking of a comedy.
No.
Yeah. That's an amazing
Tyler Perry's
movie.
in the movie.
Yes.
He's excellent as
Yeah,
the
he
lawyer.
is.
So like and then Tyler Perry also does a lot of stuff with like the troops and charity.
Yep.
And I have mad respect for Tyler Perry.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Not a big fan of his acting, but he is a great human being.
Yeah, he really is. All right. So, what did you consume this week?
This week, I'm big into like watching like. So Twitch is the big thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I watch Twitch or have an account, but like on YouTube, a lot of people upload their online plays. I've been really big into old retro computer games recently. I don't know why I've got this kick. But like, do you ever have Spy Fox as a kid?
Yeah.
computer
Yes.
games?
Yes.
I miss Spy Fox. I had no idea those games were only like an hour long.
I
Like
never
one
got.
game's like 55 minutes.
Yeah, I never got into it because I don't know. I was never a computer gamer,
Yeah.
but I did play Doom.
Doom is a good game.
Yeah.
Doom is a good game. So I've watched like because there's only like 3 or 4 Spy Fox games, and I watched like the streams of those. Some guy like playing them, and then Red Dead Redemption 2. I am like I watched that as like I'm like window shopping that game right now. I can't wait.
I know you were talking about it last episode or 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that game.
You just need to get it.
I need to get it. It's like it's like I'm trying to ask a girl out. I'm like I want to ask her out,
Right.
and like my friends are like ask her out. And I'm like I really want to ask her out.
You're like, oh, that game looks so good.
If we went it on a date, it would be a great date.
Yeah. We would play with each other all night.
God.
The game, I mean.
The game, yes, I would play that game all night long on my date with the game. God.
Now you've got me worried. This is the third and final episode of iHeart Pop Culture.
That was funny.
I will be unemployed. So, but you didn't really consume. So you consumed videos of Red Dead Redemption?
I literally have. So we're gonna get when we get to the because we have some segments coming up.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of TV. When I do, it's documentaries.
Okay.
I'm big into like learning about new things. The one thing I did is I went on Netflix, and when I was doing my Christmas wrapping and all that stuff, yeah, I last minute everything.
Me too.
When I was doing my Christmas wrapping, and then I kind of like was eating dinner. And
By the way, Benny is a amazing Christmas hip hop artist. Continue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. DJ Benny P. Go check out my Christmas album called "Merry Christmas, Lil Mama." Not to be confused with what Chance the Rapper did.
Right.
By the way, like, I on my show I did a list of the top 10 like most like what the hell Christmas albums ever.
Yes.
Someone or what was it? Destiny's Child made a Christmas
8 Days
album.
of Christmas.
That makes no sense. There's only one day of Christmas. Like there's Christmas is one day.
It's true. I never thought about that.
There's not December 25th doesn't happen 8 days out of the year. It only happens once.
That is really true. Why is it called 8 Days of Christmas?
I don't know. Like I'm like, where do they get that album title from? But Chance the Rapper made a Christmas album.
Yeah, called like Merry Christmas Little Mama or something, right? Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper,
Yeah.
Like I believe like you should have to earn a Christmas album. Like you shouldn't just do a Christmas. You should have there should be prerequisites. You have to have X amount of album sales. Or you just can't like come out with a Christmas album.
RuPaul has one called Sleigh.
She does.
Sleigh Bells or something.
Yeah, it's like Sleigh. Yeah, it's something.
But it's like bells, like BELLES. Like,
yeah,
or something like that.
It's something inappropriate.
Yeah.
But like, or I should say like
tongue in
not
cheek,
safe
or whatever.
for work.
Yeah,
or tongue in cheek or something like that. But like, I believe like you have to like you should do a certain amount of things. You should be like a certain level of popularity before you just make a Christmas album. Like you can't just be like Chance the Rapper does not deserve a Christmas album. Like I'm sure it's great. I haven't listened to it. Like Destiny's Child, I'm sure theirs is great. I don't like Taylor Swift deserves a Christmas album.
She actually had one.
She does.
Yes.
And it's called like it's like not really flashy the title. Like,
yeah, it's like a Taylor Swift Christmas or something.
Yeah, like if you're gonna make a Christmas album, you have to like make a play on the name.
Absolutely.
Like Santa coming in swiftly or something like
right.
make something corny. Like
right.
make a play on the name. Like a very Taylor Christmas.
Right.
Like,
right.
I love that. You know, I don't love like
a Christmas tailored for you.
A Taylor Swift Christmas album.
Right.
Like that's not exciting. That doesn't make me want to buy your album. That makes me want to never listen to the album.
Yeah, and it's not the Tay-Tay I love, like the poppy Tay-Tay. It's like the country, songwriter Tay-Tay.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you, Tay-Tay. I just love the more current you.
Yeah. I saw her, she had a Christmas album, and I'm like, I buy that. But like when I saw the title, I'm like, what is that?
So I have 3 favorite Christmas albums. 4. The biggest one by far is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC. It's a Christmas classic.
Mm-hmm.
And then
great album.
Rosie O'Donnell actually did a Christmas album.
She did.
Which is amazing.
She did.
Yeah. And then Sia did one last year, which is really, really cool.
Once again, love you, Sia. Has to be some prerequisites there.
Sia's amazing.
She's amazing, but like Taylor, like to me, like the cutoff is like if Ariana Grande made one now, like that's the cutoff because she's like popular. Everyone's talking about Ariana Grande. Like Sia is like still on the upswing.
So on the upswing, she's been around for 20 years.
She has?
Yeah. So Sia.
I feel like I haven't really heard of her for like I've heard of her like in the last 2.
Yeah, she's been a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
And she wrote.
So she's buried when she was a songwriter. Like she was. Buried.
Well, she dealt with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. And it wasn't until she became like 40 or something that she did that song with. She's in her 40s. Yeah, she did a song with Flo Rida that she wrote, and she ended up singing it. That was like her first like major feature as a singer. And it was called Right Round or whatever, or something like that.
Oh, my God, that song?
Yeah.
You spin my head round. Oh, my God, that was Sia?
Yeah, let me just double check.
That's incredible.
Sia.
That was like the hit from like my high school days.
No, sorry, Wild Ones. Hey, I heard you like the Wild Ones.
Oh, that was her. Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say, like, I don't remember hearing a female in Right Round.
And then she like wrote Diamonds.
I heard you like the Wild Ones. I do like that song.
Yeah.
Even though my voice was terrible.
Diamonds by Rihanna. Shine Bright Like a Diamond. She wrote that.
Like a diamond.
And if you listen to Rihanna's vocal, it sounds exactly like Sia would sing it, except Sia sings it better, obviously.
I had no idea Sia was involved in all that stuff.
Yeah, she was a major songwriter before she branched out. And she had written hits for Beyonce and Britney Spears and Jessie J, Katy Perry, Kylie Minogue, all before she kind of exploded on her own. So she's pretty amazing. I really, really, really love her.
Yeah, Sia is really she's flown under the radar. I kind of only thought that she was big for like the past couple of years. I completely forgot or didn't realize that she was involved in all those songs. That's incredible.
Yeah, That's
really incredible.
She really is. So that was our Christmas movie chat. No, that was what we consumed this week. Mm-hmm. Oh, what I consumed this week, I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which was amazing.
I've heard really good things about that movie.
Absolutely amazing. It feels like you're watching a real comic book come to life.
Wow.
Yeah, it is awesome. And I also saw something else that just left my mind because, of course, it did. What the heck was it? I will never know.
I hate when that happens.
Let's write this one down, too.
Like you have it on the tip of your brain and
Yeah.
then it just goes...
I mean, I just saw it within the last week. Like, what the heck? Whatever. So I saw something else, and I can't remember what it is, and my phone is not helping. So anyway, our big discussion today is our favorite TV shows, movies, and music, and anything else of 2018.
Yeah, I like this. Like a year in review.
Exactly. It is. It's our year in review. So let's start with, what do you want to start with?
Let's start with movies.
Okay.
Let's start with movies and end with... Actually, no, let's start with TV and end with movies.
Okay.
There you go. I swerve. Let's start with TV and end with movies.
Okay.
All right.
So my favorite TV show of all time is The X-Files.
It's back.
And it started when I was a little kid, and then it went away, and then it came back, and then it went away, and it's back, and now it's gone again for good. But they say. So
trust me, they'll bring it back when you're in your 40s.
Right. So the X-Files came back in January, and it was absolutely incredible. One of my favorite shows of all time, and this season was really, really strong. So I loved that. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which I've talked about on the show before, which is on Netflix, such a good show. And then Roseanne, which is now The Conners. Roseanne was one of my favorite shows as I was a kid, and then came back. It was really awesome. She messed up, and then they decided to continue on as The Conners, and it's actually really, really great as The Conners, too. So those would be my top 3 TV shows for the year of 2018.
Those are good TV shows. Again, up front, I don't watch a ton of TV, but when I do, I watch a ton of documentaries, and my 3 are going to be basic documentaries, or one's not really a documentary, but it's more... I guess it is a documentary. I'll start with Last Chance U. If you're into if you're into football, Last Chance U is pretty interesting. A lot of the football players there have gone on to the pros, so it's interesting to see like the way and the other thing I'm into is I'm into college football, and college football has like this kind of seedy underbelly of like how players get to where they're at.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of transferring and there's a lot of politicking, and it's very weird. Like It's the only industry where you openly recruit, like you like it's the most competitive recruiting atmosphere you're ever going to be a part of. Like people think like in the corporate world, like being able to hire, it's nothing like that. Like
that's what happened to me before I went pro.
You were heavily recruited.
I was.
But like it's interesting to see all these players like mess up and get that second chance and then run with it and then eventually mess up again. Last Chance U is really cool to just watch like that story of the imperfect person. ESPN 30 for 30s never cease to amaze me.
To be honest, so I'm not a big sports fan, but one of my best friends, T, shout out to you, T Rock, is a gigantic sports maniac, and I've watched a few of those 30 on 30s with him. They are amazing.
My favorite,
like they're good. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
They are. Forget the sports aspect. They're just really good stories.
Yes. Because really, like, when you think about life, isn't everyone's life a story?
Absolutely.
Like, it's just, so, like, ESPN does a great job. Now, I'm not a huge ESPN guy. I used to be a huge, like, in the mid-2000s, ESPN was my favorite sports place. It's kind of dropped off a little bit. They've incorporated a lot of politics, and I'm not too much of a thrill of that. They stuck with a couple of personalities that I wasn't really too thrilled with, and they let a lot of people go that they probably shouldn't have. They cut, what was it? They fired John Clayton, and John Clayton's a hell of an NFL reporter. And when they did that, I was kind of like, yeah, all right. But that being said, ESPN's still a phenomenal broadcasting company, and they're 30 for 30s. Like they're money. They hit the nail on the head every time. I personally cannot wait for the one they're going to make on the Sixers, because the Sixers' entire process has just been so fantastic. But like it's tropey. Like everyone can make fun of like the commercials. Like, what if I told you that the imperfect person could be perfect? And then it's like a cut in of like someone going like, touchdown!
Right.
There's a long drive. Watch this baby out. Like it's like a sports club. Like they're so tropey and so memey. It's great. But More specifically, my favorite all-time ESPN 30 for 30 is about college football and the money in college football and how much they pay all these players and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the other one you have to look at is a good one. I'm big into like the financial aspects of the ESPN 30 for 30s. The way NFL players get paid, you wouldn't think it's interesting, but it's interesting. One NFL player signed this massive contract, this massive deal, and ended up like spending all of his money in his first year.
Wow.
Like on stuff that like you're just like, why would he buy that?
Right.
Another player, so the way you get paid is you get game checks. Another player would like get his game check and immediately blow it that night.
And from what I understand, it's also like when they sign a contract. So say somebody signs a $200 million dollar contract. It's actually not $200 million.
It's not all guaranteed.
Right. It's like you have to hit these marks and do this set of performance and not break any of these rules and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, NFL contracts are really weird. There's a lot, like Tom Brady, like his guaranteed money would make people go, wow, he only gets paid that. He only gets guaranteed like $5 million a year.
Right.
He had like, but like the incentives are like if he shows up to work healthy, if he ties his shoe,
right,
the right, like things like that. Like some of the incentives are so small, like it automatically kicks in. Like Rob Gronkowski has one where like if he gets like a certain number of catches, I won't say the number because it is not safe for work, but if he gets a certain number of catches in a year, and that's what he sticks with, he gets like $7 million. So like he'll literally drop passes to like stay at that number.
Right.
It's some of the stuff is really seedy and disgusting. But then there's some initiatives that are really, really hard to get. Like Peyton Manning had one year where he had to break his record, and he did, of like touchdowns in a season, and he got like 20 million. Like it's wild.
Yeah.
So those are always good. My final one is Making a Murder. I've only seen like a couple episodes of it, but it looks really good.
I want to see that. Yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
I love getting inside the human mind.
Yeah.
It's the most complex thing I've ever seen.
That's for
That's my TV.
sure. Cool. All right. So the best. What are we doing next? Music?
I was gonna get music.
Okay.
That's where I can really talk.
So my favorite 4 albums, album-wise, of 2018 are Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Post Malone.
That's
Such an amazing album.
Yep.
Reputation, Taylor Swift, which you and I have talked about before, where I first heard it and I was like, what? Like, what is this? But then I saw the show.
We're probably gonna butt heads on that album a little bit.
Yeah.
But because I don't like, for instance, one of the songs I was gonna put for my songs of 2018 is This Is America. I love the song, but it needs the music video to make sense.
Right.
The Reputation album doesn't make sense on its own, but when you're at the show, it makes sense.
Yes.
To me, like, I don't know how you could say the album's great when it relies on something else to make it great.
So for me, I needed the Reputation tour to make the album click for me. And now I'm like, wow, that's an incredible album. But before I saw
it's
it,
clever. It's clever how she did that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And now, after I saw it, now I'm like, wow, like what an idiot I was for not like seeing it this way the first time. So it's become one of my top albums of 2018. Kids See Ghosts, which is Kanye and Kid Cudi's side project. Love that album. It's one of the best albums of 2018 for me.
Mr. Poop Diddy Scoop.
That is not from that album. And then Origins, Imagine Dragons, their latest one.
Yes.
I love Imagine Dragons so much. They're so awesome.
They're starting to hit their stride a little bit.
They really are.
I feel like they're another really solid album away from being like 21 Pilots and where they're at. Or like
I think Imagine Dragons is above 21 Pilots.
You think they passed 21 Pilots?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like
if you look at
21 Pilots' fan base is so ravenous about them. Like
absolutely, yeah, for sure.
You can't say one bad thing about them. Like every time they do anything, like people freak out.
Yeah, they're definitely have a ravenous fan base, but I think
it's almost cult.
It very much is. I think in regards to hits, like I'm curious now how many hits.
Oh, I think Imagine Dragons has been a part of more hits, but I was more looking at it in the level of like their fans. Like,
gotcha.
I haven't seen many like Imagine Dragons fans, but I encounter 21 Pilots fans every single day.
Yeah,
they just go crazy about that band. Now again, fantastic band, not necessarily my cup of tea, but like a fantastic band. But like I would like I am like cultish when it comes to like Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
And I would put his album on my album, and we'll transition to my album.
Okay.
I would put his album here, then I talked to you, and it like came out like a month before the end of 2017, and I'm like, crud.
Yeah, he was like, does this count? And I was like, no, find another
You brought
one.
down the hammer of God. And I'm like, oh my God, sorry, Kyle. But for my albums, it's going to be country because it's where I'm at. I'm heavily based in country music.
Makes sense.
I'll give a big shout out to start with my album of the year, Jimmy Allen's Mercury Lane, Delaware Kid. It's a really good album. He pours his heart and soul into it. A lot of pop flavor in the country. His one song, American Heartbreaker, is a pop. It's a pop song.
Okay.
But you can tell he poured his heart and soul into this album because his story, a lot of people have to understand, like his story is like 10 years in Nashville. He was homeless for a while, lived out of his car.
So he came from Delaware to...
Yeah, he's from Lewis, the Lewis, Milton, Milford area, kind of that area.
So lower.
Lower, which is one of his projects.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's awesome. And again, a lot of music videos are shot in Delaware. But one of the aspects of his album is that every song has a theme to it, and every song is pretty good. Like, there's no real songs in there that are like ones that you skip immediately. Like, every song you got to listen to.
Okay.
Again, I think his album needs a couple more singles to get on the charts.
Okay.
Once that happens, I mean, people are going to look at that album in a different aspect of the way they do now. Casey Musgrave's Golden Hour, that's album of the year for country music. It's up there. That album is so fantastic.
I do still want to, you had mentioned that before, and I do still want to, I actually need to put it on my Apple. I actually did put it on my Apple Music. I need to listen to it.
High Horse, again, it's got some country in there, but High Horse is a great transition song into country music because it's a pop song that has some country twang to it.
Okay.
Really, it's like, there's a little Oriental flavor to it too. If you watch the music video, like the vibe you get from the music video and the song almost kind of not has a little friction there, but it's different. Like like when you listen to the song, you definitely hear the theme the music video is going for. But they had to have either put a sound in that makes it different. But I don't know. And again, it sounds hypocritical, and I'm like, you need the music video for it to make sense. But the song makes sense in and of itself. It's about not being arrogant and cocky.
Okay.
Get off your high horse, so to speak. And then finally, Port St. Joe by Brothers Osborne.
Oh, okay.
Port St. Joe, sorry.
No. I didn't know the album until you said the band.
Port St. Joe by Brothers Osborne. They are so under the radar, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
And they've been doing this for a while, and their music, everyone loves their music. They just need... Like, this album's a great stepping stone. Their next album's going to probably put them on the charts.
Okay.
Like, or not on the charts, but like really into like up where you're starting to see a lot of like boost, like take that next step. Because they're right there in the waiting. They're going to take that next step fairly soon.
Okay. So those are your...
Albums of the year.
Okay.
There you go.
How about songs? Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start with songs. Again, heavy country flow here. I want to start with Burning Man by Dierks Bentley.
Okay.
That song doesn't make me cry, but it certainly puts me in a mood every time I listen to it. It's like, it's all about really being yourself, you know, a little bit, what is it? A little bit steady. In order to sing that song, you need to go from like the beginning to like the lyrics.
Right.
The hook. It like, you know, I'm a little bit holy water. I'm a little bit Burning Man. Like you're a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know?
That is an amazing song.
It is an amazing song. Dierks Bentley and Brothers Osborne are on it. Take It From Me by Jordan Davis. Like, I can't listen to that song and not be happy.
Is that country?
It's country pop.
I haven't heard it.
It's fringe. Like,
okay.
It is fringe country pop. But I listen to that song every time and it puts me in a mood. Like, it puts me in a happy mood. It always brings me up. Plus, Jordan Davis is just a great artist. And then finally, Millionaire by Chris Stapleton. It's off of From a Room Volume 2, but it came, like, the single kind of was, like, charted in 2018.
Yeah.
We still play it on 94.7 WDSD. That song's all about, like, the importance of friendship. You know, and how, like, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have friends, like, you have nothing.
Right.
And it really is a powerful song. You hear, like, some lyrics in there, like he's driving around in a beat-up car, but he feels like a millionaire because he's got his friend next to him.
And who's the artist?
Chris Stapleton. Yeah.
Okay, so he's been around a while.
He's been around. He's another one. Songwriter, underground. He wrote, apparently he wrote a lot of songs for Ratatouille. I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah, he sung of them. Like, he sung a lot of them too. Like, oh my God. I forget the one because I listened to the Chris Stapleton playlist and all of a sudden I'm hearing like these songs, and I open up my phone, and it's like the Ratatouille movie cover, and I'm like, what the heck is this? But they're good. Like, they're good songs, but it's like I never expected Chris Stapleton and Ratatouille to go together, but here we are. 2018 was a weird year.
Yeah, 2018 was a really
weird songs of the year.
Weird year. My songs of the year, Cardi B featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin, I Like It. Do you know that song?
I have heard of that song.
I like it like that. Okay, Kanye West, Ghost Town, which is my favorite song off of his
Mr. Scoop Diddy Poop.
album. Better Now, Post Malone. Do you know that song?
Great song.
You probably think that you are better now, better now. I love, 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 love. That song just makes me hype.
For his appearance, you would never think his voice would sound that way.
No, not at all.
Like every time I see a picture of that guy, I'm like, how the hell does he have that voice?
Right.
Because he sounds nothing like he looks.
No, he doesn't.
His sound is amazing. Ariana Grande looks like she would have a really great voice, but Post Malone looks like he would be like
no,
looks like he would have like a grizzly voice.
I've gotta counter you on the Ariana Grande. She looks like she would have like a Britney Spears like pop thin voice, in my opinion.
In your opinion, but like you also have to look at like I don't know, I stare at her throat a lot, but like you have to look at like her the way her neck is built. Like she looks like she would have like some like really deep voice.
Okay.
Like I don't know,
soulful.
You just have to it's all in the way I guess an artist I don't want to say without getting kind of weird. Like it's the way their neck.
It's already weird.
It's we passed this. We started talking about RuPaul having a Christmas album. We just went into a whole new area. But it's the way their neck is for some reason. If they have a thin neck, but it's a lot you can see a lot of muscles in it. It usually means that they have a really powerful voice. Okay. I don't know. It's just me.
Okay. Robin. Do you know who Robin is?
I've not heard of Robin.
Robin is ridiculously no. Robin. She's
imagine Robin Thicke with a Christmas album.
That would be fun. And also dangerous. Robin is an amazingly underrated artist. She had a hit in the 90s or the 2000s, and then she's from Sweden.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Show Me Love.
Yeah.
Show me love, show me life, baby, show me what it's all about. You're the one that I've ever needed. Okay, so
great impersonation of how Robin sounds.
She sounds absolutely nothing like that. But so she has released a few albums, and it is completely different from that stuff. They're really deep and incredible. So she released a new album called Honey. Actually, that's on my favorites for 2018 too. But the single Honey, the self-titled track or the album track is one of the best of the year for me. And then Silk City featuring Dua Lipa and Diplo, Electricity. That's another song that just gets me so hyped.
Yeah.
And finally, Marshmello featuring Bastille.
Yes.
Happier. Or is it called Happier or Happy? It's called Happier. That song is so awesome.
Marshmello is another one that's under the radar.
He really is, yeah.
Yeah. He catches a lot of flack because I think a lot of people look at him and say Daft Punk and
right.
and what was it, Deadmau5 have all done the mask thing.
Yep.
But he's got a good sound.
He really does. Good sound. He really does, and I love that track. So those would be my top songs of 2018.
There we go.
Yeah. And movies. So for movies, I have it's 10 long. So do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Yeah, I'll start because I did 3, 3, 3, 3.
Oh, look at you. That's good.
Organized. I'm window shopping on Overlord. I'm at the same level like Red Dead. I've seen enough of it to where I can say I've seen pretty much all of Red Dead.
Right.
Now it's just a matter of me actually going and seeing it and filling in the little blanks. I've watched so much Overlord stuff, it's not even funny.
That was a great movie.
It is I can't wait to watch that movie. I just got to get time now. But
so it's one of your favorites of 2018, but you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
but
seen
you've seen a lot
I've
of it.
seen 70% of that movie. It's almost to a level where it's dude, just go see the movie then.
I think it's out of theaters now.
It might be. And now I'll just have to rip it off.
I honestly think within a month, I think it's coming DVD? Out to Blu-ray and digital.
Because I literally remember seeing a trailer for a month ago.
That came out in the first week in November.
Yeah. Okay, so it's over a month ago.
Yeah.
Come up on 2 months.
Almost 2 months.
Okay, so I have to see it this weekend then.
Yeah.
Overlord I like because I pretty much like anything that involves like World War II and that kind of era. And like people forget all about that era. Like people love to make assumptions about like a lot of people like to call everyone now the end like the Nazi word or whatever. But unless you really study that time, like you have no idea what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
So I love watching anything that has to do with that. Not that I'm a huge fan of Nazis. I don't really, I'm not.
But you're a history buff for that time period.
I'm a history buff for that time period. That and then like the creating of America. So Overlord's on my list because it just looks so crazy. Like, what was it? The one image of the guy that has like his face blown off. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it is nuts. It is a really great movie.
Creed 2. Now I have seen Creed 2.
Creed 2 was so awesome.
And I've seen Creed 2, and when I first saw it, I was like, that's a good movie. And my friend was like, I've seen the majority of the Rocky movies. I stopped after 3. My friend was like, dude, it's probably the best Rocky movie. And it's not called a Rocky. Like, it's like, I don't know where to put it. Like, it's a Rocky movie, but it's not called Rocky.
Yeah, it's like a continuation of the series. So
I'm like, to me, like, the first Rocky movie's awesome. The second one's great. My friend puts this one above them all. And I'm like, I don't know if I do that.
Creed 2 specifically?
Yeah, Creed 2. He's like, because he thinks Creed 2 is better than Creed. I'm like, Creed was pretty good. Creed 2 is good. Creed 2 is definitely above Creed. But I don't know if it's better than Rocky 1 or Rocky 2.
Yeah, I don't know if it's better than that. I'd say it's in the same league.
Yeah, it's up there. It's one of the best sequels of all time.
Absolutely.
It's one of the best sequels.
Yeah, Creed 2 was really enjoyable.
And then from there, because I don't watch a lot of movies, from there I go with one of the worst sequels of all time or one of the worst editions. I don't know what to do with Solo. Like, I like Solo. It wasn't terrible. But it was not great. Like, it was okay.
I loved it. It felt like a Star Wars movies from the 70s if it were released today.
So I like the way it looks. I think my issue with it is that they didn't ruin Han Solo, but they did more damage to Han Solo than they did good. Like, they kept the character correct. He's supposed to be a slime ball. I like that he kind of has no morals. That he tries to do the right thing, but at the same time, obviously you can see
his struggle with balancing what he wants to do versus what is right. Right.
Like, I like that. I didn't love the twist at the end was kind of stupid.
Which we won't spoil.
The love interest, she wasn't really compelling. And then, like, the evil villain in that was really good. Like, I forget the guy that plays him, but like,
I love just as a side note, I love how you said evil villain.
Yeah.
As opposed to the not evil villain.
Well, like, it's like Han Solo's not a good guy.
That's true.
So like Han, like, I don't call Han evil, but like clearly he's like a mercenary.
Yeah.
And then you have like the villain, but like the villain's not at any, like, the villain is definitely a horrible human being.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I don't know how I feel about the movie. Like, it's okay. It's definitely better than like Star Wars Episode 1, 2, or 3. Like, those are the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. But like this, I think of all the new Star Wars movies they've made, this is probably the worst one for me.
Okay.
Like, me and Courtney Lane get into arguments all the time over Episode 8 and how she doesn't
Which I love.
Or Episode 8, because I like 7. I loved 8.
So did I.
She hates 8. She said 8 was stupid. And I'm like, the dumbest part of 8 was that whole like PETA, like, animal rights thing in the background, and like the unwanted like the Finn and I forget the one girl.
Ray?
Not Finn and Ray. It's the one side character. That's how great of a character she was. I forget her character name. But like, that love arc, that whole story arc is just so stupid. Like, that's the only argument she really has. Other than that, it's a fine movie. Like, it does what it's supposed to do. Like, it's not like, not every movie is supposed to have this gigantic story arc from great, like, to make you feel great at the beginning and the end. Like, you're supposed to be like concerned for what the heck's going on.
Right.
And that does that. Like, I am genuinely like, where's this going to go? Like, if they have no one left, how are they going to fight back? I do think that they would benefit by taking like 3 years off from the next Star Wars movie, because I'm like, Star Wars out at this point.
And the next one comes out in 2019 in December. Episode 9.
I wouldn't mind if they pushed it back a year. I wouldn't mind that at all, because I don't want every single year of my life until I die to be a Star Wars movie.
I do.
I love, like, let me wrong. I love Star Wars. I'm hitting like my limit.
I liked what they were doing with 1 year would be an episode, and then 1 year would be a spinoff, and then 1 year an episode,
Rogue One. Rogue One, in my opinion, is one of the greatest
amazing.
Star Wars movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like that, because that, like I watched that movie. I had to go back and watch episode 4.
Yeah.
Like I had to go watch episode 4. I wouldn't mind if they went back and redid 1, 2, and 3.
Really?
Because of how terrible they are. Like
we are going to get such angry emails. I'm deleting my email.
It took Rogue One for me to love Darth Vader again.
Right.
Like, let's be honest. Like, episode 1, 2, and 3 did a lot of damage to Darth Vader. And
I loved episode 1, 2.
I hated episode 1, 2, and 3. Like, the plot's stupid. Jar Jar Binks was a dumb character.
We're going to have
the dialogue is so like
yeah, the dialogue is very...
It's so unemotional. The overuse of green screen. Like episode 1, like after episode 1, episode 2 and 3 were done almost entirely on green screen.
Right.
Like I'll at least give episode 1 the ability to like say like, oh, we went into a desert for like an hour, but like everything else was like done on a green screen. Plus, I didn't really think they needed a kid actor. Like I have nothing against child actors, but like the best one of all time is Macaulay Culkin. Everyone else is just kind of there.
Right.
Like, I'm getting off on a Star Wars tangent.
I'll
wrap it up. I'll wrap it up by saying this: episode 1, 2, and 3 are some of the worst movies I've ever witnessed in my entire life. They're not The Room bad, but they're bad.
Okay. I think in the future, maybe during a slow time in movie releases, we should have a nerd off about
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm all
and just
for
go crazy on all things Star Wars.
All for that because I've studied those movies so much to the point where I'm like, my personal theory behind it is that George Lucas just kind of banked on the name that was just going to make him. And I'm like, those movies are some of the highest grossing movies of all time.
Yeah.
So like, people Star Wars like showed up for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Doesn't make them a good movie at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the amount of money they made is like, oh my God. I still get like the resus. I still lose my mind every time I hear someone make a Jar Jar Binks reference.
All right. So my favorite movies of 2018, and I have quite the list. Black Panther, which I absolutely loved, was so different and yet so familiar, and I love that. Avengers Infinity War, just for the epicness and 10 years of world building to all come together in that movie. It was just
See what happens when you put in effort, DC?
Exactly. Roma.
Yep.
Which we actually, in a few minutes, have a clip from an interview I did with Yalitza Aparicio, who plays the lead in Roma, as well as Marina de Tavira. And I'll be playing that shortly. So that is one of my favorites, too, of this year. And then, of course, The Favorite is one of my favorites this year, which we talked about before. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best I've seen this year. Purely, besides it being a great film, the visuals are, it's like watching a movie.
It's really well done.
To life.
Yeah.
A Quiet Place.
That does look really good.
It was so good.
That's another one of my Red Dead Redemption's window shopping movies where I'm like, oh, I want to see it.
Just see it.
I do. I should. But like, with like what free time between the hours of like when and who?
So, and then Halloween was, for a Halloween fan and a horror fan, it was absolutely incredible. Bad Times at El Royale was so good.
What was that movie?
What was it?
When was that movie out?
November, I want to say, somewhere around there.
Is there anyone famous in it?
Oh yeah, it's got Thor, Chris Hemsworth, and
I've ever referred to him as Thor.
Typecast. Bad Times.
Like I would love a movie where it's Thor. Gary Oldman from Batman. Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
I completely had that name slip. Like Thor, Commissioner Gordon, and Harry Potter all in one movie. There you go.
So the cast of Bad Times at El Royale is Jeff Bridges, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm.
I do love me some John Hamm.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of it's an excellent movie, and it's one of my favorites of 2018. And so my big number one, and this should be no surprise to anybody that knows me, and I don't care what you say about it because I will fight you. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them: The Crimes of Grindelwald. That's my final.
That was a good movie. Again, not the biggest fan of the Fantastic Beasts series, but they do a good job. They do a good job with it. They do a very good job making it interesting.
Yes, and it just builds upon the Harry Potter wizarding world.
Mm-hmm.
And for a fan like me, there were so many Easter eggs in there that that's my favorite, and I will fight you if you say different.
I would love to see like a Harry Potter origin story talking about like what James Potter did when he was at Hogwarts. And then I would love to see like a movie made about like Sirius Black.
Yeah.
Like he is a very interesting character to me.
I have a feeling that both of those are going to show up in Fantastic
like,
Beasts.
They're going to have to do some stuff with those characters because those characters obviously are two linchpins in the story. Obviously, if no James Potter, there's no Harry.
Right.
And his mom, too. I'd love to see them kind of work that character out. I don't want to see a Dumbledore movie because I feel like I know all about the Dumbledore family.
So what's interesting, so Dumbledore obviously is in Fantastic Beasts too, and he's played by Jude Law. And so I won't spoiler it for you guys that haven't seen it, but the stakes have been raised.
With Dumbledore?
Yeah, so, just with what happens.
Here's my issue with the way they've gone with the Dumbledore character. They've built him up to be like this great, powerful wizard, which he is. I mean, he's one of the most powerful wizards, if not the most powerful wizard of all time. But they've also kind of made like this gray area with him, and I hate when they do this with characters. Is he good? Is he bad? I would prefer him just to be like the way that like the character that he portrayed, like he was a good character, but he also understood that Harry Potter like is a Horcrux and needs to die.
Right.
Like I like that he's like this all-knowing, all-seeing figure. I don't like that he can be perceived as evil. Like to me that's like don't make it any more confusing than it is.
Yeah.
Make him a good guy. Make him also be like that the tough love. Like Harry, you knew you had to die.
Right.
You knew this was a whole like the way like they made it seem like Snape was like protecting Harry, which he was, but like that Voldemort or Dumbledore just wanted to kill Harry and that would be it, and that would just kind of fix. No, it's not the case at all. Like Dumbledore had this vision. Dumbledore knew certain things. That's the way they have to leave the character.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my opinion of it.
Of course. So, good timing. So we
Your eyes lit up when you just looked at the clock.
Because that's amazing.
Now we're on flat.
So that is our best of 2018 show for iHeart
podcast.
iHeart podcast. iHeart Pop Culture podcast. Thank you, as always, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me on the show.
Of course, you're always fun. And
is Kyle broken?
Reboot. And
what happened?
I was trying to think of what I was going to say. And is Kyle broken?
Kyle, are you okay?
As always, I thank you for tuning in. If you liked this, actually, I have an interview to play. Yeah. Before we go, I'm going to end with the promised interview of the two leads from Roma. That's Yalitza Aparicio and Marina de Tavira. This movie, if you have not seen Roma, it is absolutely incredible. It's in theaters, and it's also on Netflix. It's a Netflix original movie by the amazing director Alfonso Cuarón, who, of course, directed one of the best Harry Potter movies ever. So just to give a little bit of background, I did this interview at Film Fest 919 in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which is an absolutely incredible film fest. And so I talked to Marina first. She's the first one that I ask a question. And then I ask Yalitza. Now, Yalitza answers in Spanish, and then her translator answers in English. And then I go back to Marina, and then Yalitza answers again in Spanish, and then her translator. So that's kind of how this works. I really hope you enjoy it. What do you think is the legacy that Roma will leave as a new type of film for a wide audience?
Well, I think it's one of the greatest values is as it is very personal to Alfonso, very, very, very personal. As he has said, it comes out of his memories, almost 90%. It has been really personal to the people that have seen it. And I think that really makes a statement that when you talk from the heart, it becomes universal. in a way of speaking.
Pues que es una película que deja muchas reflexiones, es el valor que tienen las personas y no solamente por lo que establece la sociedad, también está muy marcado como el amor que tienen las madres, ya sean de sangre o no, hacia sus hijos y todo lo que son capaces de hacer por ellos.
I would say this is a film that people would have to think a lot and reflect a lot about. I would say also that it has to do with what mothers do and family does, especially those who raise kids, even when they are the biological mothers or not, but those people who actually raise the kids.
And then my last question is, what is next for you as artists?
Well, right now we are really busy with Roma because it's taking us everywhere, like tonight, which is so fantastic. And, well, I don't know, I'm a stage actress in Mexico and I've been working for a long time, so I'll just keep on doing that and let life surprise me.
Pues seguir viviendo esta experiencia tan maravillosa y por el momento solo eso.
By now, I would say just continue to live this wonderful experience with the film.
So I hope you enjoyed that interview with the stars of Roma. The movie is absolutely incredible. And if you want, you can see the whole video interview up on my YouTube. I'll put the link in the show notes of this episode. Once again, thank you, Benny, for hanging out and coming and talking to me. And if you like this show, please give us a subscribe and review us. It helps to get the word out about the show, helps us grow, and I'd really appreciate it. As always, you can find me on KMac Music on Twitter and Instagram, and Kyle McMahon on Facebook. How about you, Benny? Where can they find you?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of it, at Benny on the radio. I'm the luckiest man in the world for getting the same handle for all three.
Yes, you are. All right. Thanks again, Benny. Thank you guys for listening. We will see you next week. Cue exit music.
Money and politics and Delaware.